fellow Flosstubers. It's Patty here with episode 210. Today is December the 5th, 2022. And on today's show, I have whips with new starts. So sit back and relax. Grab your beverage of choice. Coffee today for me. Your craft of choice, and let's chat. So how was everybody's week? Mine was really good. I went out and bought a star for the Christmas tree because the little man told me that I needed something for the top of my tree. So I found this really cool star. It's got a prism on the inside and there's lights and it whirls around the light up on the ceiling, and that's a lot of fun to watch. The little man and I laid underneath the Christmas tree and looked up, and he thought that was so cool. Thursday I went and had a meeting with my mother's caregivers, and we ironed out some problems that I had, and they talked to her about getting up and getting an electric wheelchair, which I don't see her getting up and getting this electric wheelchair, but I'm not going to tell her she shouldn't, because that's not my place to tell my mother that, if she wants to buy one, if she wants to be able to get around, that's fine. But every time she gets up, she gets sick. So I really don't see that happening a lot. She's also got a bad back, so getting her up and having her sit was probably also hurting her back. But like I said, I'm not going to say anything negative about her getting up and doing things for herself, which to me, that's not going to happen because I know my mother. I didn't go knitting on Friday. I wasn't feeling well, so I had to beg off. Sunday, the littles came over, and like I said, the little man and I had some fun looking up at the tree. Their parents also brought a gingerbread house, a pre-made gingerbread house. So both the littles and I decorated it. They had so much fun eating the candy and putting the candy on the gingerbread house. And we did use up most of the candy, and it looks cute. It's definitely done by a 5-year-old and a 2-year-old. So it was a lot of fun, and we had a good time. The little man did get upset again and needed his mommy, and I got him calmed down. He talked to both his uncles, and he liked that, and both his aunts. And he did get to talk to his mom, and they did come and get him, but he was sad. He was sad for a little bit. But like I said, I got him calmed down, and he was happy and playing, and then he hurt himself. So it was like, I just got you happy, now you're sad again. But he was done with that too, and we were playing a game, and his mom got here, and he cried again. So he's definitely having some anxiety about that. But it was several hours. He had been here for, I think, over 5 hours before he got upset. So it's the length of time, I think. But that, and it was quiet because the littlest man was asleep, and we were watching the football game, and he just got sad. And then today's exciting news is I went and got my second shingle shot. My mother and grandmother both had the shingles, and I do not want to get them at all. They are terrible. So my second shingle shot was today, and I'm feeling okay. So we'll see how I react. I didn't react to the other one. They said there is a possibility of getting a fever and feeling cruddy for the next 24 hours, but arm's not sore right now. I keep moving it around to keep working that muscle, and hopefully everything will calm down. So I think that is all the blathering I have for you today. So shall we get on with the stitching? I think so. As I told you last week, I was not going to do the last November Mira. So I went ahead and picked up Kringles by Little House Needleworks. That's what that's going to look like. And I am stitching this on 30 count Parisian Gray by Access Commodities. And I actually got quite a bit done. I finished the red bricks here. I put in both the mortar stitches and I filled in some of the red brick over here. So I will, next time I pick it up, I will work on the red brick here and then put the word Kringles in down here before I obviously put in the other things that need to be done. Because I think what I'm going to do is block in the rest of the building and then come up and do the windows. So that's my plan anyway. And I'm hoping it'll be done by next Christmas. So much, right? So much for getting it done this Christmas. Yeah. I tell you, that remodel really messed up my plans in a big way. All right. And then, since it was the end of the month, I decided to pull out October 31, and that is by Carriage Garden Samplings. I am stitching this on 32 count Heritage by Picture This Plus. And I actually got a lot done. I was very happy with it. I got all the yellow put in. So there's 2 stars there, and then of course there'll be more 2 more big stars, and then these little itty bitty stars in there. So 2 yellow stars, all the other yellow stitches, and then this side of the pattern or the frame. And so that's as big as it's going to get. There'll be the star down at the bottom, but it's not a very big pattern at all, which is nice. So this one will definitely be able to be finished next year. So that's nice. And then on December 1st, I have a new start. I went ahead and grabbed the reindeer, which is A Year in the Woods, number 12 by Cottage Garden Samplings. There's going to be a lot of cottage garden samplings in the next year. This is where I'm at. And pay close attention to the top of his antlers, because that is what I worked on. And this is being stitched on 36 count Reflections by Mystic Fabrics. Excuse me, I need another drink. Okay, and here is where I'm at. This is how wide each pattern is going to be. So at first, I thought I had miscalculated. I thought it was 4 by 3, but it's not. It's 3 by 4. So after I got all the calculations reworked in my head and then on this, I found out that yes, I definitely have enough room for all 3 and 4 down. So I'm very happy with that. I didn't work on it a heck of a lot, as you can see, but at least I've got the width of the pattern. So I'm happy about that. Which means the next time I pick it up, I'm really going to have to move my tuchus to get it done before December, or before January 1st. And then I had on Thursday, or no, this was Friday, I went ahead and started the Christmas house, number 1. This is art by Steve Crisp, charted by Artisy. Oh, and I'm stitching this on 25 count Easy Guide, Easy Grid, and this is 1/1, and I got 700 and I can't remember. It was over 700 stitches. So that's where I'm at. I am so excited to have gotten a good start on this. I'm not sure. I'll leave it in the Q-snap, but I'm not sure if I'm going to do it again this month because I have so many other Christmas projects I need to get working on. But I wanted to at least start it. This is a restart for those of you who haven't watched before. I restarted this because I did have it through... Shoot, who did I have it through? I can't remember. I'm sorry. I can't remember what company I had it through before. But it was on paper. And I got kind of confused on the second page. And I decided that I wanted it on PDF. I could have taken it and scanned it in and done all the things that I needed to do. But sometimes my brain just doesn't want to work that way. So I went ahead and Artisy has this as a PDF. So that's what I decided to do. But I'm really happy with that. Really happy. It was a lot of fun. This is 820 and then several other colors. Because this is actually, hope you guys can see that. That's actually the smoke from the chimney. So, yeah, but it was fast because there was blocks of colors. The only thing that kind of upset me is instead of doing a 10 by 10 block, this is 9. So this is a 9 by 9. And so it's 9 by 9, 9 by 9, and then it gets into the 10 block later on. But why not just start over at instead of shorting it like that? I don't understand why they do that. The first row should be 10 by 10 and just go from there. But, oh well. Quit complaining, right? But I'm really happy with how this is going to turn out. So, I'll show you here. Right, there's that smoke. So, just right up in that corner. Hopefully you guys can see that. But it was so much fun. So much fun. Okay. And then the last thing, of course, is Charted by Gecko Rouge, art by Louis Johnson, Fright Night on 25 count easy grid. And I have another gargoyle. You see him? He's right there. There's that gargoyle. I rocked up to 2 more 0 colors, so that's exciting. I am like 80, I think it was 88 or 89% done. So that's really exciting. I think it's 88 and some change. I can't remember. I will try to remember for next time, but look at that. Isn't that awesome? That little gargoyle and that little green eyes. So this is so much fun. I only worked on it Saturday and Sunday. I think I worked on it a little bit Friday night, but I got over 700 stitches done this weekend on it. Plus the stitches I got done earlier. I did try to find out if I did this over 60 days, 90 days, and it's too many stitches. So I'm just going to do what I've been doing all along. I'll work on it in the evening, work on it Friday, Saturday, Sunday, except probably not in Christmas. December, I'll probably only do it Saturday and Sunday because I want to work in more of my Christmas stitching because I have so much. I didn't realize I had so much Christmas stitching, but I want to get those done too. So yeah, it was so much fun. This is a great pattern. I really appreciate the comments I get that you guys are enjoying watching this grow. It's so much fun. And Linda, I know I commented you about the door. I hope I got across that I am perfectly safe. And I do understand the fear of having the door blocked off. But like I told you in the comment, that tree is just easy to whip out of the way. And there's nothing else blocking that door, just the tree. So we are safe here. So plans. Let's see. What do I have planned? I have Christmas in London out in the living room waiting for me to go stitch. So I will be working on Christmas in London today. I am going to wait on the Christmas star. It's either Christmas star or Christmas tree. I can't remember. By Cottage Garden Samplings. Sorry. I will be working on that probably Christmas Eve or Christmas Day, I decided, instead of starting a new start right away. I will be working on the Littlest Man's sock this week. I will work on the reindeer this week. And if I'm feeling like it, it'll either be, and Santa the Forest. I need to move in Santa the Forest this week as well. So let's see, Mira, stocking, reindeer, Santa of the Forest, have one more day. So maybe the Christmas tree, or not the Christmas tree, but maybe Christmas house or Kringles. It'll probably be Kringles. Who knows? Maybe I'll switch Kringles and the Christmas house out, in and out. That might be fun. Maybe. Yeah. So, looking around, I really don't have anything else to talk to you guys about. I want to thank you for coming back if you're a returning viewer. And if you're a new viewer, thank you so much for coming in and checking me out. I really do appreciate it. I hope that you found something on my show that you like, and you will stay and subscribe and give me a thumbs up. And I hope that you guys are staying all safe, healthy, and happy. And I hope that whatever you craft it to your heart's content. And I will see you next week. Bye, guys.